Hey everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite ways to create a really exciting, bold, and dramatic tropical look in your garden using a plant that you're probably familiar with as a houseplant, and that's a Monstera. Now, this is going to be about how to train a Monstera up a tree, which unfortunately is only possible for those of us who live in frost-free zones or USDA growing zones that get very, very minimal frost, since Monsteras really don't like cold weather. So let's take a look. Now you probably have your Monstera growing inside as a houseplant, and you'll notice as it gets older, it doesn't grow into the form of a bush, it starts to wander because it's a vine. In its native habitat, generally in the tropical rainforests, Monsteras grow up trees in this really gorgeous fashion, putting out larger and larger leaves and eventually taking over entire large trees. That's because of a process called thigmotropism. And what that is it's a plant's innate sense or its response to external stimuli. Meaning some plants will feel something and say, I'm going to climb up it. That's generally what a vine does. Some plants will feel external stimuli and say, I'm going to grow away from it. You might notice you have plants against your house that will want to grow away from it for various reasons. Now, the reason that a Monstera wants to grow upward so badly is because in its native environment, in the rainforest, it's in fierce competition for sunlight. So it wants to get up as soon as possible to be able to grow. Now, I could take this plant and then just leave it here, and eventually it would find its way up because of thigmotropism. But I want to give it a head start, which is really easy to do. All I've done is taken some garden vine or twine, and then the most prominent shoot, which is back here, already starting to grow upward. I've tied it to these Christmas lights. Now I know you probably don't have Christmas lights in whatever tree you're trying to do this with, so you could wrap the vine all the way around the trunk. But there's a lot of different products you can use in your garden center that safely affix something to a tree. And then over the next year or two, as it grows upward, it'll start to send out things called aerialized roots, which will naturally get it to cling and grow upward. Now, I'm putting this underneath an avocado tree, which has some pluses and some minuses. The benefit is that while Monsteras are trying to get to the sunlight, they don't like a lot of scorching, bright light. So avocado trees have a really nice, dense canopy, which is ideal for growing especially baby Monstera plants. However, for those of you who do grow avocados, you'll know that the root system is really aggressive and it's very shallow. So I'm going to have to be particularly vigilant when this plant is young to make sure that it's well watered and well fed. But I'm going to come back to this with a video in a year or two to show the progress and how exciting it can be. Thanks for watching.